Happy Friday, traders. Welcome to episode 264. TO Meme Trade. You could be doing anything, but you're here, and for that I'm quite grateful. Alright, yeah, a little late. What do you want from me, man? Woman. Alright. It's, last night was nuts. The stream was insane. It was intense. I had a war against Seth's wallet again, and I lost again. One of these days I'm gonna win, man. One of these days, but last night was just it was just too much, man. I couldn't do it. So good news though, Bitcoin broke out of the ascending broadening wedge. I'm about to show you something. You're gonna be like, oh my god, I lucked out so much here, right? Lucked out tremendously on this. All right, so all right, this is the trade setup right now that we did. All right, I need you to see something. You're gonna be like, oh, Ray got stopped out me, but look at this. Watch this, man. All right. You're gonna be like, oh my god, he's screwed, man. But watch when we scale out. When we scale out. Oh my god, man. We didn't get stopped out. It just looks like it, man. So we're just on the edge of getting wrecked, man. So pretty nice little gains right now. Okay. It's much further to go. The only reason why we're stalling, I believe, right now is because we got that trend line, right? The top trend line of the downsloping channel, right? That's what we're using as support, market validation. All right, hopefully we can break through that if, you know, for our position, but I mean, not really for any longs, not to be mean or anything, right? But, what was it? Yeah, we had a nice bullish engulfing candle in the 60-minute, but immediately starting to get rejected at this 3860 area, right? So negative momentum's building, right? So on the 60-minute, sorry, burping, coffee. Low on price. Well, here's a low. Here's a lower low with higher levels of negative momentum. Not oversold yet, so still have room to run. The weekend is here. 14 minutes left on this 60-minute candle. We have an hour and 14 minutes left on the daily and the 4-hour. All right, so look, man, you double topped, you had the bearish divergence the whole way down, but then you turned in from bearish divergence into bearish convergence, where you made a lower high than your previous high. All right, that's why it's white there. You can see that. So that's really bad. Look, your attempted rally was rejected completely multiple times, and so we dumped, and that's right here. That's why we took our shot on the short. And again, the target, the minimum target for real for an ascending broadening wedge is the bottom of the pattern. We're not even close to it. Even though we are on the green, we still have a ways to go if we're to be kings. All right, and I'll be interested to see if we can hold prices above this trend line for long. We'll see if we use it as support. It'd be interesting, man. All right, going into the weekend, trading desks closing around the world or closed around the world. And that's it, man. That's it. Holy crap. So, just forgive me, I'm kind of like dead right now. Seriously. Y'all. Take a look at chat. What's up, Jamie Catrona? Hey, Jeff, man. Jimmy Ragsdale, Subi Hart, Laszlo, hello. What up, Jubbin, homie, man? Julia Guskuski. I'm alive. Yeah, I'm alive. What's up, Ryler, Matrix M, Coach K? Yeah, we'll look at gold. Ultra Instinct, Jesus Man, alright. Hey, Bill Centura, Mike Measy, Kang, Logan. Let's just play Jesus Jumps. I think MK's in here too, man. Other Jesus peoples. Alright, just gonna play it. Pay our specs. Yeah, we do. What's up, Rafi? Coffee Crypto. Yeah, Erwin Coffee Crypto's the only reason I'm alive right now. Alright, that's it. So Cryptron mining. What's up, Zed Zerps? Good to see you, dude, as always. Jeremy Ragsdale, the golden voice of Jesus, man. Hey, we heard your golden voice last night when Seth dropped the 420, man. It's always glorious. It's so amazing, dude. There's MK, man. Lord of Bears. Are we not Lord of Bears? Why is there a Kappa? There is no Kappa there, MK, man. Stock market at its worst week in 10 freaking years, man. 10 years. This move down is the worst move down we've seen since the global financial crisis. Right? We looked at the VTI, the total stock market ETF, yesterday. Last night it was alarming. I think we should just look at it again today, see how much further it fell. But today was bloody again. Hey man, you've had plenty of opportunities to not be exposed to this market. Alright, stock market. You were warned. You were warned over and over and over. There's nothing else we can do for you. Alright. Feels insured could die, might. Alright. Good evening, Mark Foster. Awesome. Thanks for posting up in the Discord, man, that I'm live. I think I'll just ping that. I'll just ping at everyone so everyone knows. Yep. There you go. You see me, Cryptron Mining. Excellent, man. You see me. You're like Sauron, dude. He sees people too. Hey, Chris Winsett. What's up, dude? Quality Control. Hello. I haven't seen you in a minute, dude. What's up? Wedge Project. What's up, man? My French-Canadian brother, man, right? Martin. What's up, dude? Steven Stan. Well, and just there goes my chat. That happens, man. Holy crap, dude. What's up, Sean Coons, dude? Sorry, I'm literally trying to focus here. Alright, Anthony Rossano, love you too, man. Stocks dumped today. Hey, no surprise. We discussed yesterday, looking at it, how the negative momentum could continue on because it was at its largest level as of yesterday. And today, I'm sure we had even more negative momentum, and we showed even lower levels of strength. All right. There was just no reason to believe it was done. All right. So, thanks for not charging for my knowledge. Getting valuable lessons every day. Chris Farrell. Sure, man. I mean, look. You know, there's a. You know, pretty much the knowledge, yeah, is free, but like the Patreon is for like supporting me as a content creator and all that. You know, streaming and stuff multiple times a day. We'll give you amenities like trade setups like I just showed, and you know, we also have clips of the free education I do in the streams. You're now like, you know, handed those on a silver platter in the Patreon feed, right? So because like these streams go like sometimes 10 13 hours, right? So randomly I'll just start doing education, and then like, you know, if you're not able to watch because you have a life, right, like you'll never get to take advantage of that. But if you're part of Patreon, you get all the education, right? Where I mean, like we'll be clipping with the VTI that I did yesterday, just talking about the stock market and the sell-offs and measuring the sell-offs, right? The price that we dropped and all that. I mean, this is just important stuff. Highlights is pretty much what you get as part of the Patreon. Anyway, so sure, dude, free knowledge. That's the way it is, because people are going to get their knowledge that they want somewhere else. So charging for it, I don't know, man. The beauty of it is this community has been so wonderful to me that they've paid me back in spades. All right. You're being obnoxious about the death cross in the S&P? I don't think so, man. I don't think. Well, we knew it was coming, dude. It's a lagging indicator, and we said if the price action continued to be terrible, which it has been terrible, we would see that death cross inevitably, right? I said even if we ran up a little bit, retrace, we'd still get it because they're such slow moving averages, right? Daily time scale. What's up, Johnny Bull? Hey, Skyward, man. What's up, dude? Hey, Mateo. Is that you, Mateo, dude? Alright, anyway. I'm doing well. I'm actually a little rough around the edges today. Alright, based on last night's stream, I feel like I was in a battle, dude. Like a literal boxing match today against Bet Moon Boy's wallet, dude. It's just, no one can beat him, man. No one can beat him. Only Montana. I think we know Montana might be the only hope we have of Seth being defeated. But then again, like Gandalf said, it's just a fool's hope. Just a fool's hope. All right. So anyway, let's move on to Repel. Oh, it was so funny watching Alex Cobb's stream today. I think Coinbase was doing this 12 days of Christmas thing. It was just stupid, man. It's all dumb. But he did it, and like they announced their 12th day thing, and it was just nothing. It was like, what was it? It was some stupid thing, man. whatever, man. I don't even know, dude. It was like, it wasn't even, it was like an announcement. It was just like, oh, crypto is more important than us. It's all about you. And that was like, that was it. That was the crescendo of their 12 days of Christmas. It was really dumb. So Alex was kind of pissed. I think everyone was pissed. I was like, really? Is that what they're going to do their last day? That was it, man. They're done with their announcements. Joe, dude. It's like Tron Connect all over again. So, all right, man. What's happening right now with XRP to USD? You know, posted a trade setup of a bull pull bull flag, but then immediately got in the patron chat and said, hey, you know what, man? Looking at the US dollar tether, it looked terrible. And I redact it. I say, I redact it. And I wanted this, man. This is what I wanted, dude. All right. This is what I wanted to go with. You know, obviously, like the stupid lower highs, the tight stop, whatever. But you can see what we were going for. The ascending broadening wedge, very, very good looking on the US dollar tether chart for some reason. Just looks fantastic. So with that, it looks like kind of like Bitcoin. We're outside of the ascending broadening wedge now. Yeah, we did bullishly engulf just like Bitcoin. But look, we're below the 20 and the 50.
NYSE, what's the blue box on the bat chart?
The blue box on the bat chart. What? Batman? Hey, Jules, man, thank you for the 1212, dude. Much freaking love, dude. Thank you. The blue chart. The blue box on bat. The blue box. Is that like you're talking about, dude? That's interesting, man. Interesting, real quick, dude. Look what happened, man. Look at our false breakout of the ascending triangle. We broke down another small little, you know, whatever, crazy V up. Resistance multiple times, failed 3 more times, and then we dumped. And so this might be the confirmation we're looking for of the breakout. All right, so measure move puts you way down at 28.35. I don't know if we'll get there, but clearly you can see triangle's real. Is respected. You know, there obviously is some false breakout, but dude, it's still a reasonable pattern to believe. And it's just not going to be easy, man. It's not going to be like the fairy tale story of the pattern that is completely respected textbook. I mean, dude, even the textbook ascending triangles or any other patterns have this stuff. They have the false breakouts all the time. So we're outside of it now. Anyway, so I don't know what the blue box you speak of, man. The lower high and the previous high, right? Okay. Anyway. So yeah, man, Ripple, really I ended my consensus with lower prices, not higher prices, and it was the high and then the lower high with almost no positive momentum. Your wick touched, you had touching wicks. Not to say these things, man. The wicks touched the same horizontal line resistance, all right? And you had no positive momentum on the second wickage. All right, so that's just bearish convergence, and that. And then we made another consecutive lower highs, right? And then we sold off more, right? So how do you do this, man? It looks like this now. It's kind of crazy, man. Just very wide. It just became much wider of a little channel that we're seeing. Okay, so I can even click this, man. Awesome. Okay, man. Anyway, let's go to Ethereum. All right, we broke that respected channel. We broke the channel, we're outside of it, and we're showing a bullish engulfing candle. But I'm sorry, the impulse was bearish. The impulse and retrace could begin. We'll see where we retrace, what kind of pattern we develop. Maybe we'll form a flag or something. I don't know, man. If this trend is truly over, we are kind of trying to back test the trend line that we broke out of, right? The channel, upsloping channel. So you were showing the bearish divergence all the way up on both oscillators in the end. And the chickens came home to roost. Baba Boucher, man. The lower high than your previous high. Hey, though, you had even more divergence here too, man. You didn't have negative momentum.
Killing Plaza look at dumpster fire for possible long entry. Take your symbol square.
Sure, Ace G, man. Thanks for the 318. Thanks, dude. Yeah, dude. We'll take a gander at it right after this. Okay. Thanks, dude. So, anyway, what do we do on Ethereum? Zooming out. We broke out of the downsloping channel. Good for us. We had the 786, and that is where it ended. The 786, the deep retrace from your high to low. That's where we reversed our price action. Let's see how the pivot goes here. You would expect to at least see $100, right? I mean, that's the next real support. Back December 9th, right? December 7th and 8th. I mean, that's where it is, and we're below the 20 and 50 now. And 200 is always a lot of times thought to be the next target after you break the 20 and 50. All right, so we'll see, dude. We'll see. Not good. Breaking out bearishly, but hey, at least it's on the weekend, so we know there might not be much volume involved. Okay, that's it, dude. All right, let's go to Square. You ended up getting, look, you had 60-minute and 4-hour bearish divergence, man. Get out of here. Get out of here. On Ethereum. Destroyed, man. Destroyed. So somewhat slightly disrespected. The channel gapped up on no volume. Gap. Pretty much just abandoned baby stuff, right? So just selling off, making lower lows. We hadn't seen prices like this literally since May 8th of this year. Okay, this stupendous run is ending. All right, and you're asking where are areas of entry? Oh, we've been talking about I mean, every single time we come in here, we're talking about we were up here, and it's like, dude, what about the entries at the 50%? It's like, what's the reason? I mean, like, look, man, there's no horizontal line support. There was one here, 57.72 from March 19th. We broke that. We broke that. The next target is 49.69 to 48.84, the 786 fib retrace, and also that November 21st, 2017 high, right? Candle body close. So that's your next target, man. You just keep building negative momentum on the 4-hour. You're now close to oversold. You had some divergence. That's gone now, right? So go to the daily. This thing, how's it looking? See, man, look, you had bullish divergence. You actually sprung to the upside based on it, right? You had it and then ran. But look, man, if you're in a bearish market, I'm sorry, the divergence works, but it's not going to give you a very good move to the upside. It's just not going to be as reliable. So though it did play out, it just dumped afterwards and made lower lows. So that's it. So now our negative momentum is building, right? Highest spike was today and could continue. We're very close to oversold on the daily as well. 32, but there's still a little bit of room to run, and I don't think there's any reason to believe why we wouldn't get to 48.84 at some point. After that, man, we'll talk about it, dude, because that's really bad. You break this, you're gonna have slight support at 47.11, the 886, 42.20, which there's no, I mean, there's a little bit of support, I guess, from January. Other than that, man, it's really bad, dude. Yeah, dude, it's nuts, dude. All right, there's some nice, more reasonable levels of support down here. Okay, remember, dude, just went straight up and now straight down. Sorry, Square. Sorry, dude. That's what happens, man. It's tech software, right? Gonna get wrecked. Gonna get wrecked hardest. Some of the hardest, right? Some of the hardest hit stocks are tech, right? Apple today down almost 5% or so. There's Apple, man, just selling off more. Yeah, $150, cracked that 50% retrace yesterday. Just continuing the selling. And where do we end the day? Ended the day at a February 2018 wick and a gap fill, right? Jeez, man. I mean, it might be a support. I don't know, but you're just now building negative momentum. You are oversold now, 24. We haven't been this oversold since February. But hey, man, it's not like you weren't warned on the oscillators. The oscillators were screaming, "Oh my God, please get out! Oh my God, please!" Impending price action reversal very, very soon. Just understand that. So look at the selling today. Not wavering on our selling, not losing it. Big solid take. Good God, down, yeah, 4%. So could expect 144.13 is a 618 retrace, which is a support. It truly is a support down here. All right. After that, you're looking at 122.44, a gap fill. Jeez, man. Pretty good support back at 134.56. I wonder if we hold that, if we get down there, get as low as that. It's not too far off the 618 and the June of 2017 lows. Jeez, man, it's bad, dude. It's real bad. This is insane, dude. Holy crap, man. Anyway, let's go to the VTI. All right, take a look at what's occurred. All right. We're comparing the sell-off we're seeing now to global financial crisis levels, all right? This is where we are so far on selling, all right? Just, dang, man, I can't get this. It's perfect. All right, so we're obviously well over half the way on price action. Okay. Holy crap, man. How would we do this? We could fib just the price action from low to high. Yeah, 62% of the way. We're 62% of the way exactly to reaching the same levels of losses from October of 2007 to March of 2009, March 2nd, 2009. So there you go, man. Just adjusting that a little bit more, give you some perspective of what's really going on in the market right now with Vanguard. This is the VTI total stock market ETF. So that's a blend of all the major indices, the big four. All right, so very close to that 50% retrace, 121.48. I wonder if we can bounce there, but there's just not much support until you get down to this level right here. So 110, that's a little bit below the 618, which is another common. That's the golden retrace down here. All right, so swing low to swing high. Wow, man, wow. Let's see if we can get some confluence anywhere. Yeah, we're at a confluence zone right now. See this? This is a confluence area between the 236 and 50% right there, man. So this might hold up for a little bit. We might get a retrace before dumping again. But make no mistake, man. Any kind of move up we get might last for a week, might last for 2 weeks, whatever, even a month. But understand the impulse here, the selling that has come in, very bad. This impulse here has ushered in. There's a very good chance a longer term downtrend. Okay. Yeah,
Cash is kings. Will you check out FedEx FDX?
Hey, Fred Smith, man, thanks for the 333. Sure, dude. Sure. That thing has been absolutely obliterated. Okay. FedEx, dude. Yeah, man. Let's go to it now. Good luck. Good luck, total stock market. Hey, we talked about yesterday, negative momentum, right? It just kept building. Today was the highest high we've seen of the move down, right? Same thing on the RSI, just kept on selling off. And that's why we say there wasn't really bullish divergence. Not yet, because you're not showing any kind of reversal. No swing low yet. All right. FedEx. Bro, Freddie boy, man. Oh my God. Here you go, man. Here's FedEx. I'm gonna try to chart this real quick, and this is 2000. Yep, it's 2009. Would have been like this. Now we adjust to include everything, and here we are at the very bottom trend line. Okay, this is March 2nd, 2009, September of 2011, February 2016, and now December of 2018. We gap down on extremely high volume. This could very well be some sort of a breakaway gap, which is terrible, man. All right, inside this huge channel, we just had a nice uptrend, right? Let's look like that. Jeez, man. It's a very nice little bull trend we had, isn't it? So anchor point 1 and 2, and this 3 on the bottom. It was very well respected. Kind of went too high too fast, which we've seen. I just, man, crazy FOMO stuff starts happening, and then it all ended right with the dumping. Okay, so I don't know what to tell you, man. I think you had some sort of down sloping channel, and as of recent, we have completely obliterated that channel we had. All right, so I'm not even plotting anything. There's just no point. It's literally selling off so fast. I mean, these are forms. This is like capitulation, right? Because you had a support here. I guess you held for a second, but then you just gap down on extremely high volume. I guess earnings maybe. But dude, that's disregarding everything. You disregard all these supports. Okay, so here we are closing, and maybe the reason why we're closing here is because we ran out of time. But as you can see, we wicked off of it. We did wick off of it and closed the day just barely above it. Wow. Oversold as crap. We're at 15 on the RSI. I think this is a record. This is a record. Okay, FedEx is never in its history. Okay, been on this chart since 2000. What? Nope. Never mind. Hold on. We have more data. Sorry, it wouldn't load. So I maybe spoke too soon. Ah, okay. We're matching all-time lows on RSI. Hold on, make sure this is. Okay, 1979, baby. 1979. Last time we've seen 15 on the RSI for FedEx. August of 1990 and December of 1987, right around that. That was a couple months after Black Monday. All right. So there you have it, man. There you have it. FedEx in a lot of trouble. I mean, matching history. Historical lows on the RSI. Huge spike in negative momentum. I wonder when the last time we've seen this kind of negative momentum, right? Have we ever seen it? I don't know. Not even close. We've never seen anything like it. All right, FedEx showing the largest spike in negative momentum and matching historical RSI levels. Wow. We'll talk about this market, man. This market's really bad. Industrials even. Okay, industrials, they're supposed to be strong, man. Yeah, well, with industrials and stables and stuff and recessions and depressions, all that. Oh, dude, I've only lost like 40% or 35% of my overall portfolio's value when people in tech and all that lost like 60 to 80% of their value. So it's like you're still going to get wrecked, man. Even with dividend-paying stocks, you're still going to get crapped on when the rug gets pulled. Okay, there you go, FedEx, dude. Very bad. Okay, so let's get through some chat real quick. Eye-opening assets. Okay, eye-opening. Discord link has expired. Yeah, we'll get you a new link. I gotta fix that, okay? I gotta fix that. Breaker 19. I can barely even remember that, dude. I barely remember being like... What's up, Cabadab man? Cabadab has been short since the top. Excellent, Cabadab man. Congratulations. Happy haircut. That's right, to 9 foot Couchman. Happy haircut indeed. What's up, Robin Gomez? Welcome. This reminds you of the movie where the dad is stuck in another dimension trying to communicate with his daughter, Luke Jones. I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Interstellar? Am I in Interstellar right now? I don't understand. Oh, we're about to look at gold. Alright. Gold it is, man. Huh. 4-hour charge, ascending broadening wedge. We have reversed. We've reversed kind of thoughts there, right? Reversed at the top of the wedge's upsloping trend line, right? Bearish Harami into a red candle into not much, right, on the 4-hour. So we had the bearish divergence, did we not? We had it on both oscillators. I don't even know why I didn't even plot it here. Just still there, man. Okay, so impending price action reversal. We sure say. Got it, man. We got it, dude. So we'll see how far we retrace. We haven't really moved too much. I mean, you know, we had a nasty little day. We had, you know, over 50% or 50 cents down on the day, which, you know, gold isn't very volatile. So that's, you know, still decent. Anyway, well, still, like, we got this little upsloping channel. We're still inside of it. We're just a little bit below the heart line. Could run all the way down to 118.17. Okay. So, hey, the biggest thing to take from this, though, is from the high to low, we've already discussed where our reasonable targets would be, reasonable areas where we might reverse our price action to the downside anywhere between the 118 and 122.44 area. All right, that's the common retrace zone. We hit it. We hit the 382 and almost hit the 50%. But why did we not hit the 50%? We failed because of the upsloping resistance of the ascending broadening wedge. That's it. Here's your goal, Coach Kim. I don't know how long this is going to last. Okay. What's up, Zags? Well, anyway, Gordesky, man, this trust GLD. Sure thing, Coach came in. Yeah, man, dude, like, it's insane, man. Tron Connect, dude. Tron Connect. We had the measure move and then went to literally the moon. Measure move to moon. All right, all the way up to the 2618, 544. Where was that? I don't know. I had that plotted. Oh yeah. There's just more resistance, man. Just all the craziness, all the crazy resistance points. That's where we went. So yeah, dude, hit that and since sold off, but that's okay. I mean, at this point, man, sure, we can keep going all we want, man. Crypto, baby, crypto. But just for the education purpose, you can see the pattern. We had a bearish pattern with bearish divergence, but decided to break out. Back tested. Look, this is Bulkowski's throwback. Look, we broke out, and then we came to back test. And look what happened, man. You had a break. You hooked finally, tested it, and then you eventually got that bullish engulfing candle. So we did get a break hook and go, a delayed break hook and go here, right? Insane gains, man. Beautiful, dude. Beautiful. Okay, right, pretty much doubled the measured move, right? Yep, over doubled that measured move. That's crazy, dude. Gotta love it. Awesome, man. There's Tron Connect. What do you want, man? Straight line up. These things never end well. Okay, these normally end in pain and crying and suffering for those FOMOers up there. Okay, just give it time. Sure, it might pump, stay up there for a while, dude. It's gonna come down. It'll come down like they all do. All right, so great stuff. Yo, yeah, Tron Connect, man. Just it's so magical. It's done this before. It's done this before. It's a real life. Dude, is chat broken? No, I guess not. It's just like get one message. One person says something in chat every minute and a half now, I think. Just, I don't know, man. Request show. We looked at, I guess we'll just look at the quad screen. I forgot to do that. All right, here's Ripple, Litecoin, Ethereum, and XLO. We've got Ripple. We've already analyzed. We've already analyzed 3 or 4 of these. But yeah, at that critical area of support. But we broke out of the upsloping channel. We have the tether chart to this, that beautiful ascending broadening wedge. There's no wick. Top right is Litecoin again. Well, we actually didn't even look at Litecoin, did we? We broke out of the upsloping channel. It looks almost identical to Ethereum's channel, right? Just breaking out and going sideways. So let's see how we respond here. Will we bear flag and then dump again? If Bitcoin wants to play out its measured move of the ascending broadening wedge, yes, it should break down to lower prices. Okay, so keep your eye on Bitcoin when looking at all these. Okay, so Ethereum, we talked about it, and then XLM did the exact same thing, breaking out actually a little bit worse than others. Right, so we finally just got green. These are the 60-minute charts, by the way, too. This is not 4-hour. So there you go. Ripple's sitting at 36.676 cents, and you've got Litecoin at 29.97, Ethereum at 107.49, and XLM at 12.16 cents. With 40 minutes left to go on the daily, 4-hour, 60 minutes, and everything else, right? Chat is frozen? Aw. Because I'm not looking at the restream one. But why does it do that now? It's like been busted, man. But I'm not looking at it. I'm looking at the main YouTube one. E&J, just a nice run, right? Just running hard, Julia. Running very, very hard. Jeez, man. Thing's crazy. Julie, we're hitting a 50% retrace again from a swing high, swing low. We've already done that once. We're doing it again. All right. We actually have broken out. I'll show you. Just pull up this chart for you. So here's a E and J, right? Anchor point 1 and 2 and 3 on the top, and we're out of it now. But remember, from your high, your reasonable swing high to swing low, there's that 50% retrace again. Not easy to hold. We failed and failed once. We're right at it again. We kept getting overbought. Kept getting back out of overbought territory. You are showing some bearish divergence now. That's real.
Will you flip the Che, please, Kings?
Yeah, 10 cent. Yeah, we can look at that, man. Yeah, I think I saw you post that. Just was busy, dude. I'm like dead, dude. I am so dead right now. Thanks for ordering coffee, man. What's up? Yeah, I figured we had some sort of. Look at that, man. We hadn't looked at it in a minute, man. But just kind of like this, man. Downswing channel, and this is really what happened. Okay. Old 10 cent went nuts, dude. It went insane. It had its own channel. It was methodical, upsloping, beautiful. But then we busted out. This was the Trump bump. The Trump bump. And then it ended. And when it ended, we made lower highs than our previous highs. We even made a lower high here than our previous high. Remember, the lower highs, dude. Look out for those. Look out for the lower highs. Lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs, lower lows. And we've since popped to the upside. Nice. Alright, man. Let's look at the daily. That's so gross, so choppy, man. Hard to say, right? We broke out So weird. The price action is so weird. Let's fib here. We made it almost to a 78% retrace from our major swing low. Our daily swing low that was down here from December 2016, almost 78%. So anyway, get rid of those so it doesn't confuse anyone. Let's fib now. High to low. We retraced just about 38%, right? That's your moderate retrace we got there, but have since sold off. I don't know how this is going to do. I mean, it looks maybe like some sort of downsloping channel or something. You know what I'm talking about? Just a little bit of this, like. So I don't know if it's going to break the upside or not, man. I really have no idea. This market, dude. Video games and this market not looking good, dude. So maybe wait for some more confirmation before thinking about it long or something, right? But I get you, dude. I guess I get what you're seeing. Anyway, so yeah, dude, that's really it on Tencent. We've retraced 38% of the way, and now from low to high, we've retraced not even 50% of the way yet. Okay, very close. Maybe just touching it too. Yeah, almost touched the 50% retrace. Very close. All right, so retraced, ran up, but then just got rejected again. I don't know, man. It's not based on the trend. The trend is your friend. This is a bearish trend so far. I mean, we've been in a bearish trend truly on Tencent since January. Right? It's always been lower lows, lower highs since then. Every time. All right, dude. Thanks for the threes, Chris Irwin. Awesome. What's up, Louis Marriott, dude? Facebook coin, mile high freedom, man. I don't know, dude. They're terrible too. You know, speaking of that, let's just go, man. Let's just go to Facebook. Scrub book. Look at Scrub book, man. Dumpster fire. Straight up dumpster fire, man. Soon approaching that 50% retrace. Selling today was stupendous. We had a great bearish engulfing candle. Just started making negative momentum. Still not oversold yet, but getting there, and very weak. This is bearish territory. 32 on the RSI. Volume picked up a little bit too. So, hey, man, this is bad. This is Apple continuing to plummet. Down 6.33% today. $8.45 down, man. Excuse me. Burping. I don't know really where we landed today. It was, oh, okay, I see where we landed. We landed some sort of gap fill, even though we've already filled the gap. That's where we are staying, and then just, 120 was support. Oh man, after that, dude, you got all kinds. 110, 117, 100, right? So Apple's just gotten absolutely murked, man. Murked. So that's what I can do, is talk about that, dude. All right. He's trying the new Bitcoin, Herbert? Yeah, dude, totally, man. Totally. Hey, Jerry, you're just driving? All right, man, be safe. Be safe, dude. Change screens. Julia Guskuski. All right, done. Man, finish this coffee, dude. What's up, Sanders Studio? Yeah, I know Sanders Studios, man, but there are a lot of stuff going on in the stock market today. It's worth coming back to stream to cover that. Look, we've been looking at a lot of stocks today. I think we've looked at more stocks maybe than we have crypto today, and for good reason, because the market is, if you haven't noticed, literally on fire. It's bad. It's bad selling. I'm sure people have lost so much money. I couldn't imagine not following TA or not believing in technical analysis, looking at that monthly. How long have we been looking at the monthly, man? All right, talking about the weakness, the monthly, weekly, daily bearish divergence all at the same time. That was it, man. That was the top. We've since sold off, and we can continue selling off for some time. And even if we start retracing, man, you're going to make a lower high and probably sell off again and make lower lows. All right. 10-year long market cycle, dude. What do you think? You're just going to keep going straight up, man? Just like Bitcoin? Did you learn nothing from Bitcoin? up, Starseed JD, man? How's life? How been? What's up with Princess? She coming back? Yeah, come back. We're actually, I got family going to visit. We got a couple Christmases. Alright, so she's gonna hang out with me for that, so that's cool. Of course there's time. There isn't it a time for some correction? Yeah, of course, man. Of course. Yes, it's happening. And there's based on Fibonacci, there's plenty of room to run. Alright. Bitcoin's down 5.5%. Bitcoin short's down 4.5%. Is this normal? Yeah, dude. There's correlation, inverse correlation. Remember, talking to Hink, man, that shorts chart is just volume, right? So the volume on the shorts is down. Okay. Man, dude, it's the weekend, right? The weekend, whatever. People are closing short positions. Not really that crazy, man. Good, man. Anyway. Been live now for 52 minutes. Please feel free to hit that like button, the bell, that sub if you are enjoying the stream. Not maybe the price action of stock market, but other than that, yeah. ADA, wow, fantastic, man. Wow. ADA's killing it too. Oh, measure move of the triangle has turned into doubling it, right? Just like Tron. Just like Tron, we've doubled our measured move. Which will happen. What did we hit? We ran up, hit the 1272 and the 1414. Actually, on this candle, look, we're rejecting using the 1272 as resistance now. Okay, but the down 7 channel, we've been in since, holy crap, since September, late September, trying to get out of it. All right, but as you can see, maybe not, because there's, you know, we've false broken out of it before. So let's see what we do here. Lots of volume came in finally, right? Finally, dude. All right. Bullish convergence the whole way up, man. Whole way up. Awesome, man. Good job on 88. That's great, man. That's great. Yeah, I guess so, JD. It doesn't even feel like it though. It doesn't even feel like a big deal. All right, not really at all. So she's there to hang out and stuff, right? So whatever. So the way we could adjust this, right? We'll see. And you would just say this would be anchor point 1, 2, and 3. And 4 on the bottom, and then just 1 on the top. All right, and as you can see, if we adjust there, we have not broken out of the channel, right? Because you make the adjustments. Okay. Gordeski, man. Unfortunately, no, we can't look at Big Connect because it's been banished. It's been banished from the land. All right, that's it. Win party, house party at my house, man. 1 hour recover from last night. How about that, dude? Is that fair? Holy crap. Anyway, great stuff. The triangle. Look at the ascending broadening wedge played out so beautifully, man. Oh, so nice. And then the triangle, we've doubled the measure move. That's just great, man. So anyway, cool stuff, dude. Man, I'm struggling so bad right now. Let's do the 4 hour real quick. 4 hour, we're testing that 200 MA, and we're actually using it as resistance. That and the 20 MA, they're both being used as resistance. We've not broken them. Might be trying or whatever, but not right now. 4 hour bearish divergence, high on price, higher high on price, lower levels of positive momentum. What do you even want, man? What do you want? 60 minute. We're time hopping, dude. So we had 60-minute bearish divergence in the RSI and 4 hour bearish divergence on the MACD. Okay, tripping through time, showing bearishness, and that's exactly what we got, the move down. Wow, it's that crazy, isn't it? Okay, just kind of going whatever, bullish engulfing sideways for now. I don't know. Like, whatever. We're gonna form some sort of flag maybe and then sell off again. That'd be great for a short position. All right. 26 minutes left on the daily. Okay. Nice one, Sanders Studios, man. Nice one. Is Bitcoin looking to retrace more here, or we might get some bullish action? So we're currently using this old trend line that I plotted on my channel. All right, it's using that as a support right now. So we're back testing. Okay, hopefully. I mean, I'm not saying for the sake of what we would expect to happen. What you want is, if you break out bearishly of a pattern, you want it to respect the measured move of the pattern. Okay, so the measured move of this pattern is putting you at the bottom of the pattern, which is back from December 18th. That's 34.41. Still plenty of room to run. We are in the green, but not by too much, right? Not by too much. So you in this situation, one could just move the stop up if they wanted to, just like a little bit above, you know, entry. And if it just keeps running up, then you don't lose anything. So whatever, man. That's it, dude, for now. Oh my god, y'all are cracking me up, man. Oh, did BitConnect send you your money today, Mr. Gordowski, man? Interesting, dude. Interesting. Sorry. That's cool, man. Got some candle wax going on in the community IRL. This is a dragon shrine, or shrine. I can't even read now. Okay. It's a wonderful looking dragon wax, dude. Crazy. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. Lot of action in chat. Lot of action. All right. Maybe we'll have better luck in the night stream for the litness of chat, right? All right, man. You're seeing all you need to see with Bitcoin breaking out based on the divergence, time hopping. The volume picked up when we started breaking the upside. Sure thing, Coffee Crypto Man. Sure thing. That's the MACD histogram. Waggish tickle, man. That's it. Well, what, John Legend? Well, what, man? I gotta figure out my restream why it's bugging out and stuff. Oh crap. We're gonna go get a steak, man. Sign me up, dude. Dude, I want a steak. I might want to eat a big steak or something tonight. Like, just go spend. You know, get a nice ribeye prepared with like a loaded baked potato or something, right? That'd be nuts, dude. Yes, Waggish Tickle, yes. MACD with only histogram, yes. If you want to learn how to use that histogram, well, you could join the Patreon, and I have an education, very nice, in-depth way of deciphering different types of divergences and using. I guess I haven't done an actual. I mean, I can't remember if I have. I've done plenty of education on the histogram. Like, I just don't know if I have it clipped in that video that got clipped for the patrons. Okay, so figure something out. I'll go like more in depth on it or something at one point when I'm not feeling dead. Okay, I'm sorry. We're gonna be uploading another. I think we're uploading was the bump and run we're gonna upload today to the patrons, Bradford man. Which one was it? Let me know. A holiday glass of absinthe, Sanders Studios. Man, I was drinking absinthe. That was because it was the only thing in my house, alcoholic. That's all I had. And that was back in March. I remember That was the day we got banned for playing a March Madness game. Okay. Julie, I've already had that. I already had bacon and eggs today, so okay. Bump and run. Okay, we're posting the bump and run today on the feed, if you will. All right. Yeah, sure, Wax Chicken Man. Anytime, dude. Dude, we do it all the time. We educate in here all the time. It's just, you know, it's just sporadic and just happens. Okay. A lot of times I feel like educating hardcore today more than other days, because we always try to explain and walk you through things while we're talking about it. Like, almost every time I talk about divergence, I'll try to like literally discuss what it is. Like, right, we talk about the higher levels of negative momentum or positive momentum, right? We always talk about it so you get a glimpse of it, right? Absinthe summons to Debble. That wormwood, dude. That wormwood. Kang Logan. Fujian. What country was it from? I don't know. I got it in Louisiana or New Orleans, because it's not. That's the only place I think you can get it down here, or something. James, it's hard to say, man. Hard to say. We're bouncing off of support right now. Bouncing off support going into the weekend, so this thing could just float on up if it wanted to, man. It could. It very well could, because there's very little volume. Really, the selling volume it picked up, but it's still very low compared to the green we've seen, right? So, nah. Oh, let's see what we can do here, man. I don't know. Like, I'm just spitballing, all right? Spitballing. So we have 2 touch points, 1 and 2 on the top, and then 1 and 2 on the bottom. That is not a valid wedge at all. Almost just a channel. But you can see they're both converging, so that's interesting. If we ran up, we could see probably as high as 39.78. Maybe that we top out, and that's a lower high than the previous high, and then break down. Maybe. All right. So, not sure. Not sure. You got that snake wood, not that little wormwood. Is there such thing? Nuh-uh. Kang Logan, don't troll me. I haven't used my sound clip or soundboard today at all, have I?
Practical dip.
There you go, man. We're just gonna use it once. There you go. The original Absinthe House there, yeah. Oh, it was good. It was like had a black cat or cat eyes on it. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? How far are we going down, flip bids? Well, if we can't hold this support, the target for the trade setup would be down at the bottom of the pattern. That's just the bull count, the standard Bulkowski measure principle of an ascending broadening wedge. When you break out bearishly, that's your target. Okay. Sorry, I don't know if it's even on here. Let me see. I think I got rid of everything, didn't I? No, I didn't. No, sweet, sweet, sweet. Here you go, man. Your ascending broadening wedge, beautiful. Break out the target. The first target's here. Your secondary target is always the fib extensions from the low to the high. The 1272. Right. I don't know why this is off, dude. It's kind of weird. I think we were talking about. Oh yeah, if we were to do the partial rise. Hey, Flipvids, man. Good to see you. Long time no talk, right? Thanks for sub on YouTube, Diz, man. Thanks, dude. If we were to make that partial rise, which is your just when you hit the top of the pattern, you break down and you run up, and you fail to make the higher highs, that's you have a 75% chance at that point of breaking out bearishly. And so we're looking at this right here, this reward to risk short setup. looking for the rounding action from high to low, 38% maybe, sometimes even 23%, maybe 50% sometimes. But either way, at the fib nodes, you'll probably have some convergence, bearish convergence, and the selling. You could dump first target, and I don't know why the second target, because the 1272 is really the it's really like that, dude. All right, I don't know. It's something to do with the fibs and the time scale I'm on. I think on the 4 hour it gets all weird when you're fibbing, whatever time scales with hypothetical weird. I'm like in outer space right now trying to do this. Okay, so another way you can play the ascending broadening wedges is like from the top of the pattern, right? Like gold, for instance. One could go short on gold at the top of that ascending broadening wedge, and literally they could take their profit right here, because it might run up and really go higher. All right, so you can trade within the patterns and you can trade the breakouts of the patterns, but the whole thing is what you're looking to do is you're looking to trade the top of the patterns. They hit the bottom. One could take some profit there, let it run up to, and you're taking profit there, so you ensure that you're making money on the trade, and then you're waiting for the windfall, and the windfall is either hitting the first target on the breakout or the secondary target. Dude, that's insane. It's insane, right? So whatever, man, right? That's what I'm talking about. Anyway, that's ascending broadening wedge, kind of relevant here. This situation we got going on, and what's the situation? This is the situation. Anyway, in Cali they have absinthe, but only a few brands are allowed with regulated limits of the wormwood. You have to go to a special importer to get the real intense European blends. Doesn't that have mercury in it, King Logan? Or was that back in the 20s? Could you imagine drinking wormwood and mercury in your absinthe? No wonder people went nuts, dude. What's up, 2 bits? Good to see you, 2 bits. Your notification didn't sound, so you're a bit late, Dan. Sorry, man. I don't know, dude. I can't control that. The best way to get around missing the notifications is just being on our Discord, because we will ping you every day when I'm live, like always. Someone will. Like I pinged today at everyone in general. You've had 48 different bottles of it since 2000. My God, man, you're going crazy, dude. You're going crazy. What's up, Crypto Fortunate? Welcome. Welcome to stream. This is just kind of a take it easy kind of day, man. Last night was ridiculous. How long was the stream? It was like 4 hours and 30 minutes or something crazy. Copper sulfate in the bootleg back in the day. Oh yeah, I remember those days, man. I remember those days. Oh well, the bulls looked exhausted if you just look at the 4 hour chart. If you look at the 4 hour chart, you can see high on price. High on price. Well, it's really high on price. Higher high on price. Highest high on price. Every time lower levels of positive momentum. Equating to what we call Class A bearish divergence. Blah, blah, my man.
FedEx was my employer for around 6 years. Get wrecked. Appreciate your education and passion you bring daily. Anyone watching should really consider supporting this man and his team on Patreon. Oh, and he might teach you something too. Much love.
Blood Plasma, man. Thanks for the 20, man. Thanks so much, dude. I really appreciate that. It means everything. And I'm just glad you're getting value out of it. And I'm going to keep doing everything I can to continue that, right? Keep giving you value. Because it's not like I stop investing in myself, man. Okay, I continue investing in myself so I can help you invest in yourself, right? So all you have to do is just tune in, and we just do those education segments, right? We just keep brushing up on patterns, keep the repetition with that, all right? So closed captioning, dude, people tried the closed captioning. It was so weird. I say so many weird things, like I don't know, fibs and I don't know, MACD and then divergence and Kappa and Pepe. I don't know, man. We say all these weird things. Tron Connect, Apollo Connect, Star Wars Worlds. You know, you get it. King Logan says last night was on interstellar time. Each hour was 3 hours in the T8 time machine. plus the rocket fuel dank accelerant, further warped space-time. Yep. The rocket fuel drank. Did I say dank? I don't know, man. I'm sure people were getting all up on that devil's lettuce last night while the stream was going anyway. Is Bitcoin in a trend reversal to the upside, Christian? Well, we did break out of downsloping channel, and we're back testing the channel, right? We're back testing it. That throwback we talked about, that throwback. Let's see if we can hold. If not, that'd be great for the short, but it's great for bulls if we can hold this downsloping resistance. Okay, back testing it as support. And that just tells, that's market interpretation, being like, okay, man, it is confirmed that we have held, and this trend could very well be over, but we don't know, man. We don't know yet. Another, think about it like this. Maybe there's another scenario where maybe this weekend we sell off methodically down here, and then we run up right here, right, and then we come down here again, and then that will be our right head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, and right shoulder, and then dump. That could happen too. Possible scenario. Just think about it, man. Think about it. Anyway, got 10 minutes left pretty much until our daily 4-hour, 1 hour and beyond, everything closes. All right. Star Wars Worlds, what? Sometimes you cannot hear me that well. Is the music too loud? I can just get closer to my mic. Sorry, that's my fault. Okay. Is that a joint?
Everyone in stock's learning Chinese. Can you look at gold, and is BTC inverted H&S forming?
Inverse head and shoulders, what? On what time scale? Kills for a living. Thanks for the 420 contribution. I think we could be developing, if we break down here, we could develop a head and shoulders, a nice large head and shoulders pattern, 4 hour. But it meant inverse head and shoulder. Remember the thing, dude. Remember, it's like inverse head and shoulders. How is that? That's not what we're looking for. After it moves up, you're looking for the head and shoulders. After it moves down, you're looking for the inverse head and shoulders. All right, that's what you're looking for. So, it's very rare and just weird when you make an inverse head and shoulders after a move up. All right, so thanks, dude, for the 420. Yeah, we looked at gold actually earlier in the stream, but we can do it again for you, man. All right. Let's just go to let's go to XAU this time instead of just GLT, all right? I think this has like way more people all up in it, right? Let's just plot this, man. Okay, let's go to the weekly real quick. Uncharted territory, no kappa there. All right, beautiful, man. It's only been around since 2006 on this chart anyway, so it's bullish here. This chart's bullish. Okay, so clear resistance right there, right? Can't break that. I mean, it's just like there's a wall there preventing us from doing anything. Okay, so weird, man. If you had 1 and 2, this is just like, right? This is just like gold, GLD, where we had the ascending triangle and we broke out, or we broke it. And that sucks, man. That really does suck, because it could have been glorious. Could have been glorious, but hey, it could be a false breakout, right? There's, look, man, but we might just back test. We might be back testing. Okay, so clearly see we are in the impulse down. We ran up. How far? I don't know, man. High to low. 38% retrace, right? Which can break the 38%, which makes sense. That's your moderate retrace. Okay, still the time. So something else that we can do. Dang, dude, it's like even a channel, like even like trying to plot a channel here, you're out of it, dude. There's no other way to do it. Like if you plot it like this, you're outside. So all we can really do in this situation is look what's going on. We're making higher lows than our previous lows, but we're outside that upsloping channel. Support wise, yeah. Man, it looks like we could have a complex inverse head and shoulders going on. That is real. You can clearly see the lows, the lower low, the lower low, the lower low, the lower low, the lowest low. Now it's the higher low, and now the higher low than that, right? So you can see we have this nice shift in momentum, man. All right, beautiful shift. So this higher low, man, I get it. You know, we could be asking just sell off again, but I know we broke out of this too. But you can see it, man. This is that shift. So the market doing what it's doing. We're tail end, but the issue here is we're making these higher highs and the volume's receding. God. But you're holding on to a lot of positive momentum. On the weekly, you're hitting the 50-week moving average and rejecting it. Okay, do the daily now. Plenty of room to run on the 4 hour. All right, so fib here from the high to low. We are touching the 50% retrace now on this one, XAU. All right, a lot of times where people say, hey man, we're keep our eye on this. We closed, we rejected it. We're above the 200 MA though. All right, you keep up this price action, you'll get a golden cross. Let's see what we can do here. What kind of pattern we've got, all right. Ah, just a channel. Okay, just a channel, just a flag. Just a flag. Pretty nice flag, right? So look, man, you're looking to see each fib node at this point. Look for the reversal to the downside because the impulse was bearish. You're retracing, but hey, it will be nice if the market keeps dumping like this and panic ensues. People might be looking to get more in gold, right? So just don't forget this here. Don't forget this shift in momentum. It may be possibly a complex inverse head and shoulders pattern. All right, with a neckline up here. This is the neckline, like 1375. Okay, sweet man. And really, it's kind of slanted, right? Kind of slanted, like that. That's your neckline. Slanted inverse head and shoulders. Complex head and shoulders. Okay, man, okay. Sweet, man. Sweet. Hope it helps on your gold, dude. Gold. Sure thing, Jose, man. Everyone vapes now. Everyone just vapes, man. Star Wars Worlds is back. Star Wars Worlds. Okay. If that was the case, man, we can make it back up there to the neckline. We can break it, dude. You understand? Measure move on gold could be extreme. Just do it like this, man. It's such a large pattern in development right now. All right. Just signifying the complexity of the inverse slanted inverse head and shoulder, potential head and shoulder. All right. So don't forget about XAU. Look at XAU and take heed of it. A run to this upside here. If we break it, man, we could have a stupendous run. All right, that's it. Sweet, man. Who won last night, Eric R? Well, the nuclear power came in and ended it. He said that we are a peaceful world. There will be no war. And he came in to clean up. Oh, I have to make the Christmas tree larger now, remember? I haven't done that today. Hold on. All right, here we go. Making the tree just a little bit larger. All right, there we go. Tree is larger. It's going to keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger. one more like. Holy crap, man. Been live for an hour and 21 minutes. Please hit that like button, that bell, that sub if you're enjoying this live stream. Y'all are amazing. Holy crap. Thanks for the 100 likes and the 213 people tuned in. We could get, realize half the people here have not hit that like button. If you want to see this channel grow, if you enjoy the analysis and all that, you want to pay me back, all you got to do is just hit that like button. That's literally it, man. That's it. Thanks. Yeah, we'll look at natural gas, man. Hey, I wish Pablo was here, man. Does anyone remember this? Does anyone remember my analysis of this stuff, dude? Anyone remember this, dude? Okay. You got a daily. You got the downsloping channel, right? The impulse, everything. Then channel bound, a downsloping channel bound. We hit the very top. I'm talking light to Jesus, man. We literally touched it. We this triangle, measure move, hit it, and beyond just a little bit. And look what happened, man. Look what happened. We have since dumped tremendously, and we'll probably continue selling off after that. All right, so wow, man. Then this was the move, dude. What was it? The optiontraders.com or whatever went bankrupt. What scrubs, dude? What scrubs? There's your natural gas, man. Dumped at the top like it should have. Okay. Yeah, you can make me put on the that Moonboy helmet, man. Like last night, that was legit, dude. That was super legit. Paying for it today. Paying for it today. So, who was that, man? Who was that? That asked about natural gas, dude. Jordan Miller, man. How's this, dude? How is it for you? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained by natural gas, dude? Let me know. Thanks. Sweet, dude. Sweet. Okay. All right, man. So, hey, the daily has closed, so let's go to Bitcoin. Let's go to Bitcoin. So, on the corner bits, man. Hey, Worth. Salim, thanks for the sub on YouTube. Jesus, man. Welcome, dude. Welcome. Bearish convergence on your MACD. Bearish convergence on your RSI. Crypto mix, man. We're hoping so. We're hoping so. Yeah, look on the 8 sticky. Here it is. Here's your daily close, 4-hour close, 60-minute close. They've all closed. Let's look at that 4-hour real quick. Ended with, a little bit of rejection. But hey, look what. So this is what we did, man. We actually closed below the 20 and 200 MA. This makes me feel more confident about us selling off, right? I could be wrong, sure. But either way, even us running up and testing this, we had 2 touch points here. Touching this, you're still fine on the short, and maybe could add to the short more, and then we could sell off, right? So, dude. Skyward, man, I don't know. Stream Elements broke, dude. Skyward, thanks for the $7.77. I have no idea why it did not show up on Stream. I don't know why is it not showing up, but I saw it. It just posted on my phone, and I don't get it, man. I'm sorry. It just happens, dude. Just a wardrobe malfunction for stream elements and OBS at the same time. Sure thing, Jordan Miller, man. How astounding is that? How beautiful the technical analysis was respected there, right? You know, before we hit those targets, before we hit those, dude, that stuff was already charted, right? That was charted. We hit target on measure move and the top of the channel, and that's where we dumped hard, super hard. Hey, Ben's 420, man. Dan and Melissa, I freaking love y'all. Thank y'all so much for this. The unending, the bottomless marijuanas last night. The marijuanas. Thank you so much. Y'all are fantastic. I love y'all. All right. Not only that, you had the mega marijuanas too. That 104.20, right? Runeslayer, I don't know, man. That's really speculative, and it's impossible to guess and be right. And there's no way. It's like, so here's the thing: if I guess, there's nothing backing up what I'm guessing, right? So it's like, what's the point of even guessing then? Because they don't. It's the weekend, lower volume, Ripple, just like everything else, has broken out of its respective uptrend. And though we might pivot and turn back around, they probably aren't going to decouple. They'll probably just stay the way they are now. All right. All things, you know, I would expect things to maybe stay the same with price action for the US dollar pairs. Now, Bitcoin pairs is going to be different probably, just a little bit. It normally is. You saw the sunrise today at 6 a.m. It was so beautiful. Anthony, man, that's awesome, dude. That's awesome. Got to appreciate those things in life, right? That truly is something that is free. 6 a.m. sunrises. Rises. Sunrises. What is that? Oh, yeah? Skyward, maybe. Dude, I don't think it's that, man. I don't think, yeah, but I guess you never know, man. There's, I can't even talk about it, man. Can't even talk about it. But you get it, dude. You get it. I can't even see this wig, man. No, okay, okay. That's perfect. It's perfect. All right, sweet. It's perfect. All in on Facebook, coin, Kappa. Yeah, it was a good night. It was very enjoyable, dude. I was like dead at the end. I'm still dead. Dan, man, I'm dead. Well, trading is guessing, right? But you don't like force a guess. You make it to where there's overwhelming evidence, so much overwhelming evidence that you have a really high chance of being correct using technical analysis. So that's what we do. So people are asking me random questions about decoupling. No one knows, dude. No one knows that. Nice match at the Krakening, man. Congratulations, dude, on your scalps. Oh god, WTI is terrible, Miguel, man. It's terrible. And it could go much lower, I think. Alright, let's go to the WTI. Alright. Here's our WTI, obviously in a bear trend, been in a bear trend since 2011. Gas and sugar dumped around the same time. They've been bearish ever since, weird enough. But hey man, you look at the shift in momentum, right? The shift we got in momentum. It could be over now. That's as high as we went. Like from the high to low, we retraced 38% of the way. We cracked it a little bit. That was it, man. That was it. Just couldn't sustain prices above this critical resistance area, that 2010 low area. So very bearish right now, very bearish, and we could expect lower prices. All right, Gosh, hold on. Getting paint all over the chart, man. I don't think I can delete this, man. Got it. I got it, dude. Anyway, so, was that a broadening top that we got? Yeah, broke a broadening top. That was it, man. Let me get rid of this channel and show you, dude. Okay. Broadening tops are terrible, dude. 531. This is how you measure breakouts, dude, of these patterns. Sucks having this thing like all up into business, man. There we go. Get it out of the way so you can see. So there you go, dude. That's a measure move, man. Like legit, of this huge broadening top on the daily, man. Very clear pattern established. So measure move puts you at wow, that's like below zero. So I don't know how that's possible, man. We got as low one time at $1.26. So definitely not going to hit a measure move there of a broadening top. But see, broadening tops are inherently bullish continuation patterns. We broke out bearishly. All right, so what do we want to do? I think at this point is measure the swing low to swing high. Look at our fibs. On the Fibonacci, we have cracked the 618. See at 305. That's the first. That's our next target anyway. All right, 305. And you got we're holding, I guess, right here some October 2017 wick there. You got a little bit more support around. It's gonna be tough to break that. That's a lot. That's a decent amount of support right there. But if you do break it, man, expect 218, and then at some point expect 130. Very bad, man. All right, huge pattern. But one could argue and say, hey, man, this wasn't even a touch point. So you could be more conservative with a measure move and say from the bottom, the actual bottom to the top. That would make more sense, right? And that puts us at like 16 cents, which again is extremely crazy, dude. Crazy. Anyway, dude, there you go, man. WTI gold, or sorry, oil is bad right now. Oh yeah, there's fundamental analysis. Sure, man. Captain Happy. Sure, yeah, you can do fundamental analysis with it. But crypto, make no mistake, man. Crypto is all speculative. It's very, very speculative. And mostly everything is just based on the charts, like, or news. I need a Gandalf hat with sunglasses, saxophone. Germanicus man. Saxophone. Yeah, stock market's down tremendously. It's worst week we've seen in 10 years, Magic. Sorry, I was reading chat. Alright. Go back to Bitcoin. Beautiful pattern, though. Beautiful looking stuff. Here we are, rejecting the 20 MA again. Only reason we're above the 200, I think, is because we just opened. Look, you just have to. Like, you run out of room, you're just going to open above the 200. We're rejecting the 20. Probably, if you keep rejecting like that, you'll eventually just break the 200 again and fall below it. And start making lower lows. All right. It's all depending on whatever low trading volume wants to do on the weekend. Okay. Yep. Yep, that's right. Think who was it talking about that? Someone was talking about it. The stock market, we're having the worst December we've seen since the Great Depression. Hey, you were warned in here. Give me a break, dude. Give me a break. Monthly bearish divergence, bearish engulfing candle, receding volume. You have no one to blame but yourself if you're a viewer in here if you did not take heed of that. That's on you. Make a Bitcoin lottery, man. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Bunbear's doing lotteries now. There you go, dude. There you go. Well. Okay, in Discord. Looks okay, but we don't really know if that's the swing low yet, do we? Not yet. I mean, kind of. That might be a reaction low. It could be, but we just don't. Let's get a few more candles on that. I can't tell what time scale that is. All right, looks like a 60-minute maybe. Captain Happy, man, I don't know, dude. I like looking at the larger market cap coins inherently have more volume, so they're less subject to manipulation, crazy, stupid pump and dumps like you know, Telegram groups and stuff. I like looking at that. Charts and news. I don't know, man. Do some deeper research on the project itself. But here's the thing: who cares about how good the project is if it doesn't make money? Okay, doesn't yield a return for coin holders, it's gonna be subject to pumps and dumps no matter what. It could run up and it will lose every ounce of the gains it made and come right back down in time. Okay, so don't think that we're gonna be seeing on this market long term, besides Bitcoin, which is crazy, but Bitcoin's insane on its runs and dumps too, but like log scales, I don't think it makes it look kind of normal. But you're not gonna see what you see like Walmart, these historical uptrends you've been in for like 20-30 years. You're not going to see that in crypto because all of those stocks rely on revenue and they make money every quarter, and they're, by law they have to report that. You don't get that on this market, so you should never expect historical uptrends for crypto, for now anyway. So it's a big traders market, man. Big traders market. Yeah, we already checked it, Germanicus, man. Yeah, it pumped to the Bitcoin pair. It pumped. It pumped. All it is at the very top of a downsloping channel. That's ADA. Alright, so you go, man. So we got higher volume on the sell-off, and now the volume is extremely low on the consolidation, right? So I don't know, man. I don't know if it could be setting up for lower prices, but bullish engulfing candle. But look at this, man. The rejection we're getting right here at 38.63. Sorry. Yeah, they do, Kevin Happy. And the only people that will tell you they don't roll are the people that never participated in traditional markets. Okay, those are the people that with no experience in traditional markets will say that's not how crypto works. When in actuality, yes, it is. If you want to see long historical uptrends, yes, profits are king. You would like to stay above 4,000 iGamers? Hey man, or below it right now. So I don't know if we're going to hold up, man. I mean, dude, the 60-minute RSI bearish divergence, and then 4-hour MACD bearish divergence. Okay, invalidated it, didn't we? Yep, we invalidated on the RSI. So whatever. I can't get rid of that, man. I tried to. Visibility. It says 1 hour, right? It should only be visible on the 1 hour chart, but it's showing up on the 4 hour for some reason. I don't know why. I have no idea why. All right. I don't get that. Well, let me see if that worked. It did work. Oh, nice. Okay, sweet. Learning something new. It's 1 hour. In 1 hour. So we go to the 4 hour. It's not there. Nice, nice, nice. Okay. Sweet. But this is why the sell-off happened, because of this right here in the 60-minute RSI dump, or divergence. What's the MA of the red line on the chart? The MA is this red MA, this red line. That is the 200 moving average. Okay. 200 simple moving average. Hey, look at this right here. 4 hour, we're rejecting that 20. You can clearly see it twice now. We'll see if we keep doing that, eventually we'll just make lower prices. Yeah, it looks a little bit like a George U, man, on the 60-minute. Yeah, just a little. Yep. Well, you don't see it here. You can't even tell, but on the 4 hour, you have that MA resistance right here. Yeah, it could be flagging or something. Yeah. What's up, Fergus Games, man? Welcome, dude. Welcome. There's actual a dump coin, man. If we drop back into the bear channel, will we still follow it? Well, based on us touching it here and back testing it, I feel like, yeah, we would still follow it. Yeah, we're giving more validity to this channel right now. We used it as resistance. Like, we could not sustain prices outside of it before falling down, but then we ran up. Haven't been out of it very long. Straight up, almost all the gains of this little pump here are gone. They're almost all gone, dude. So, if you fall back in the channel, yeah, you could expect to continue on with this channel respect, man. Possibly, Taylor, man. Just don't truly know right now. All I know is the trend we're in is bearish. We are in a bearish trend, and the continuation was established. The confirmation of continuation was established November 14th, really. This fateful day up here. Yep, that was it, man. We broke that accumulation level that we had, this golden trend line. We've been holding support around there since June 28th, and we broke it, and we talked about it for 2 months because the volatility was so low. People they didn't care. There you go, the volatility is low. Screw Bitcoin, screw everything crypto. And they stopped just everything, right? Just, you could tell the sentiment was so just like dead with the volume. But then, hey, everyone started caring again when Bitcoin started dumping. But you were warned for 2 months on this stream what would happen if we broke 5,800, how far and how fast we would fall. We lost 50+% of our value in a matter of a month. Okay. And that is what that is the tone that was set for the continuation of our bearish trend. Oh, red line on the bottom of my retrace. Red line at the bottom of my retrace, right here. Retrace box. That's just a 236 fib node. It's purely coincidental that it's there. We just have the fib set up from a swing high to swing low. Just happenstance. The 236 is there. I can't help it. Look, the main reason I have it there is because that is the bottom of your That's your measure move of your pattern, right? So forget the 236, just look at it's whatever, man, right there. That's your target. Nice, I'm about to get out of here, man, I think so. Because that's what tons and tons of people use, the 20 moving average, 20-day moving average. Thanks, Colin, man, I appreciate it. I don't think so, just do charts, man, but thanks for watching. Alright, back at you. Meet busy. Man. Cheers from Barcelona, PJ. Thanks for tuning in, dude. That dude. Memes. You want some memes, dude? Hey, let me ask, Ace G. Has everything been right that we've been... Because we look at it from time to time. Is it still in line with what we talked about, how bad it is? Yep, it's bad, man. It's real bad. Blue Apron. Dumpster fire. We'll look at it, whatever, man. Who cares, dude? All-time lows in the RSI, I bet. Yep, all-time lows. Well, actually, let's go to daily. Probably not there. No, not even close. Currently, right now, 19 on the RSI on daily time scale. MACD has just begun to build, so I don't know, man. You're so oversold. I don't know when it's gonna end. I don't know. We just had a channel like this, didn't we? We just had it. Really wasn't very good, I guess. A downtrend within a downtrend. I remember we were looking at this one. It's like, Ray's so bearish, man. He's so bearish. And it's like, dude, is this not bearish? How is it me being bearish? It's not me being bearish. It's the market's interpretation of bearishness, all right? Bear pull, bear flag, get wrecked. Okay, here you get it. Here you get. There's like nothing to talk about. We've cracked the 1414 extension. The next target is truly 24.39 cents. That's it. We cracked it and closed the day below it. Wow. We held on to the 1272 temporarily for one small little bump, and again held it lower high using the 20 MA. Yes, the 20-day moving average as a resistance over and over and over, and then dumped. Sold off. Anyway, yeah, big dumpster fire, man. Yeah, Blue Apron, get wrecked. Exactly, Copper Crypto, man. 66 cents, baby. Penny stocks, penny stocks. It's like arrow time, man. What's up, Andros? Petru, welcome, man. Petru, sorry if I mispronounced. You request the other one, dude? Thanks, dude. Your video chat is resident. Oh my god, dude, like, it's so broken, dude. It's so broken. It's been like this ever since I had to make changes. Alright, it just keeps, for some reason, freaking out, man. Dolphin 134, what happened, man? Why did we time George out? What did he say that was bad, dude? That is not warranted for a timeout, right? Dolphin 134, dude. Just be cool, man. Be cool.
Shout out to Blue Apron and Irwin's Coffee. King's Blend was King's. Amazon, please.
Amazon, amazing, dude. Getting destroyed and invalidated. Sorry. The sell-off continues. Any kind of potential inverse head and shoulders we were looking at yesterday is done, man. It's done. It's over. It's over, right? It's over. So back to the drawing board. Let it keep burning. Let it dump into oblivion. We closed almost right at the 618. Excuse me. The golden retrace 1359, man. Looking for it, dude. Looking for it. All right, so Hey man, you plot these to see if they happen, and they don't sometimes. And this is a much bigger problem. This is a huge macro problem we're seeing. Holy crap, man. So, look, man, even though you had the bullish divergence, it did play out. It played out, but you're in a bear market right now. You're in a bear trend, right? You had the triple MACD and RSI divergence, and you broke to the upside, but this is as high as you went, and then you dumped again, and you're now making lower lows. Your negative momentum's continuing to build, and now you're very close to oversold territory at 30.85. All right. High volume on the selling today. That's not good. That's not a good sign. You should be receding volume on lower prices if you want to see a reversal, and we're not getting that. The volume is staying strong. The selling, lots of selling across this market, not just Amazon. But look, man, we're talking about the swing low from September of 2017, the swing high. We're at that 618, the golden retrace. There's not much, man. Not much support here looking left, dude. The real support starts coming down to the 886. Let's see. We broke a confluence area. We have another one down at 1059. Okay, this is I think this is a stronger area of support down here. Okay, dude. So, look left, July 2017. This candle body close. We've got supports down here, much stronger supports down there, but nothing really on the way up. So if this is a true sell-off, like it's the top, it was the top. Yeah, we could see prices at $1,000. Yeah, no doubt. Anyway, you had all of the warning in the world, dude. The weekly, monthly, daily divergence all on the same days, man. Same week, same month, man. Accident LLCX 134, man. Hey, he's near me, man. I think he's in Atlanta right now, dude. Did you see the house he's in? That's crazy. That house kind of reminds me of mine. I want to make mine all RGB now, like literally LED strips everywhere, man. That's what I want to do. Like that guy's house, Hennessy's house. Dude, I had an investor, a guy who I networked with. He told me that he thought Snapchat was gonna be good longer term. It's at like $5 or something now. I'm like, oh my god, man, this guy has his own fund. He has his own fund. And that's just like, dude, they try to make it seem like they're so smart, dude. A lot of them aren't. Fire still kept heavy. Look, man, you want to get more confirmation than just a almost near a 618 retrace, right? You want to get more. We don't no divergence right now. It's just the selling off and continuing to sell, man. Have a good one, Mark Birdie, dude. Yeah, man. Is this a bull run HG, man? Yeah, dude, totally did. That's good, Christian, man. That's good, dude. Snap broke $5 today, but it's a good buy for the future, man. When it was at like $11, $13, something like that. That's when he was saying this. All-time low, baby. Yeah. Oh, it was, dude. But remember, James on little education. Okay, we've talked about it before. So if you're a regular viewer, just roll your eyes and put your earmuffs on. But there are two reasons why you IPO. Two. No other reasons besides the two. One is you're doing it so you get more money to reinvest in your company so you can yield a greater profit or start turning a profit. That's how you do it. You get infused with cash when you do that, when you go public. Or the second reason, the more dubious reason, is you're doing it so you can sell at a premium at the top after the pump, get out, make tons of money, and then screw everyone else. Screw anyone that's trying to buy it. and you have no real intent to really do much. Social media, man, social media stocks, dude, they'll talk about that one day. Dude, it's like, how can you want to be in some social media stock besides trading it when they're changing so fast, man? You're going from one to another, MySpace to Facebook to Twitter to Instagram. And there are all these other ones now too, right? They're coming out, and eventually there'll be a new one. What is Instagram gonna do this? What's this one gonna do? Oh, this one's going public, man, right? It's just it's terrible, man. They'll talk about this. This will be remembered. All these social media stocks, it'll all be very low if dead. Facebook dead, but no, I mean, it doesn't have to be dead, but it can be way lower than it is now. It can be extremely low prices, right? Facebook's currently in a $1 billion data breach lawsuit. All right. I don't know, Steve. That sounds weird, man. Doesn't sound good. All right, been live now for 1 hour and 57 minutes. Thank y'all so much for being here. I think what I might do is skedaddle. Just get out of here a little. I mean, not early. I mean, 2-hour stream, man. That's not early. I mean, I guess some people might think that's early for me because I normally sometimes do 10-hour streams. But can they bring the price up? I don't know, man. Asia, everywhere, it's the weekend, right? It's the weekend, so trading desks are closed there and here. So I don't know, man. It's going to be low volume chop. Looks like we're consolidating, maybe bearishly after the impulse. We broke out of the ascending broadening wedge. So that's it, man. All right. Yeah, we'll be back, man. We will be back. Make no mistake. All right. Sorry. Really appreciate y'all. Okay. The love, support, the likes, the dislikes, the views, the contributions, the memes, the laughs, the cries. All right. We'll be back tonight. So until next time, respect the TA.